Hi guys, it's Richard from Bagnall and Kirkwood. Today we've got another video for you. This time what we're going to be doing, we've got a Gamo C-15 Blowback, very popular CO2 air pistol, and what we're going to be doing is replacing this one. So the CO2, main CO2 seal, this is generally the only seal that goes on these, and it just means you get a leak back down into the handle. What we're going to need, so obviously we've got the replacement seal here. You can find those on our website. We've got a valve tool which we're going to use in a bit. Again, you'll find those on our website. We've just got a drift pin. This one's 2mm, and we've got a hammer. Just tap it out. So you don't always have to use the hammer, but what we're going to do, first of all, take the back grip off. Just make sure there's no CO2 in there. Mag's already missing, the customer hasn't brought the mag in with this one. So we'll start to strip the pistol. So I'm just going to take that 2mm drift pin, and you can sometimes push them through, and this one sometimes you need to give it a tap. This one's just going to push to the end there, and we're just going to pull that out with a set of grips. So we've tapped that front pin out. Next, what we're going to do is going to have a look at the rear pin. So this one will only come out one way. So what I generally do is pick whichever way you're going to do it, or whichever way you're going to try first. Give it just a couple of little taps. And this time I have pushed it the right way. So I don't know if you can see there, but there's like a knobbly bit, and that bit needs to be the bit coming out. If you try to push it the other way, it won't go, and then it'll just pull. So there you can see there the knobbly bit, that's the bit that has to come out first. So if I tapped it the wrong way and it wasn't moving, I could see that the bit coming out wasn't the knobbly, I would have turned around and gone the other way. So pop that pin down. Now what happens is, if you shake the rifle, shake the pistol, this little plastic bit here at the front will drop down, and you can cock it, pull the back up at the back, and then let it slide forward, and you can take the top rail off. And then if you really want, you can take the spring off. I'm going to do it just to keep it out of the way. The spring is tapered, so make sure you keep the direction right. The smaller end goes on first. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to remove this one here, this pin at the back, and once we've got that out, we'll be able to adjust the whole frame. So just a case of tapping that through with the drift again, and again I'm going to pull that out with some jaws. So again, this is one with that sort of knurled bit, so you've got to make sure you push it out the right way. Pop that one there. So now that'll allow you to remove the frame completely. Well, apart from because the safety's getting in the way, but we don't need to go that far. There we go. So frame off. Now we've got the pistol there. Now we're going to take this valve out. So just need to turn it over and tap these two through, or even just push them. So again, we're just going to tap that. Go. That's it. So what comes out is a couple of pins there. Pop them out of the way. And then the valve. So somebody's already had a go at this one. Usually these are quite tight. But you'd normally just take your valve tool, take the 2-prong bit, and unscrew using that. So if this is damaged, if you try to get one out, these are available as a spare as well. I'm going to take that old seal out. In this case, we're just going to tap it out. I'm going to get rid of that one. We're going to replace it with our new seal. Oh. Drop it into place. And then we're going to put the screw back on. Really careful not to cross thread this, because this is where most people damage it. And this is where the tool comes in handy as well. Because what it means also is you're not putting a screwdriver onto that pin and damaging that pin. There we go there. So new seal screwed into place. We're just going to clean that up a little bit because there's a couple of bits of swarf on it from where the other guys tried to get it out. There we go. That's so reassembly. If this bottom chambers came out, you can pop that back up there. Valve down from the top. And then we're just going to put where cross pins across here, just lining up. Don't generally need to tap them in, but that's locked everything into place. So next we're going to take the frame. This bit that we've just rebuilt up. First of all, we're going to pop the spring and everything into position in the frame. So that just drops in that position there, and the little bit sticks down the bottom. Then take the pistol frame, kind of drops in. Usually you have to pull the trigger to let it drop in. That's it into position. I'm going to tap in that bar in the back there. Just get that into the right position there again. And then we're going to put the slide on. So we're going to put the spring back on, short or narrow side first. If you want, you can kind of tell. Goes on a lot more easy that way around. This way it's got a little bit of friction. Top slide back on, so lining that up, making sure you're not catching the spring at all. Pulling over the top. All the way back to the pistol, make sure this bit here is sticking down. Slide it into position like that. Then I'm going to push that plastic bit up, and we're going to put the two rear pins back in. So just going to drop that first one in, tap it down there, and tap the front one in as well. And that one there, we just need to line up a tiny bit more. There we go. Back plate back onto the pistol. And that's it. So all that's left to now, pop the CO2 in, make sure the repair's passed, and then give the customer a call. So as always, I'll put a link below to where we find the parts on the website, and hopefully we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.